Yo guys, it's Milan, and in today's video I want to talk about back training basics. So basically how to develop a really good back training routine and how to actually grow your fucking backs. So let's go. And okay, so for back training you have to keep in mind that there's two main moving patterns. One is the vertical pull, when you are pulling from up to down the weight, sorry. And there is the horizontal pull. So the horizontal pattern is when it's like rows, actually, basically. When you are pulling too close to your body. I'm gonna show some clips right there. And okay, so you see two kinds of flat pull downs here. One is wider and one is less wider, and one is pronated and one is supinated. So I recommend using pronated grips over supinated grips. Use supinated grips when you get tired and you want to squeeze out more reps, and use pronated grips because it gives you more back activations than supinated grips usually. And focus on really good feeling your muscle, because that's the most important things in back training. So try to squeeze as much as you can, as hard as you can, and don't go too far away. Okay, so these are basically the vertical pulls, which means that everything you pull from up to down, actually these are vertical pulls. There are a bunch of more with one arm pull down or straight arm pull down, all that kind of stuff. These are all vertical moves, which is usually goes to your lat, which means that they will going to result in a wider back. So these are going for this muscle group right here, and yeah, basically this is going to give you the V taper actually. And the horizontal moves, which I'm going to show you, these are going to give your back density, the back thickness actually. So let's see that. Okay, so you will see a few kinds of rows. Actually, when you are doing rows, you unintentionally drag into the movement your lower back. So if you don't want to do this, then you should use chest supported rows as much as you possibly can. And another important thing about back training is try to variate your grips, as I said before. And if you don't feel your back when you are training, then try to learn again your patterns which you are moving in, and try to lower the weight and try to as much feel your back as possibly can with lower weight, and try to learn again basically your pattern that you using and that you try to master. This will help you get your back, and try as many different exercises as you can to feel what's the best for you actually. Yeah, and by the way, guys, while these do this flexing like you got the back, you have to keep in mind that if you're not feeling your back enough, then try flexing and posing, which will give you a lot of mind-muscle connection, which will help you train your back really good. So try this and film your back and see what's working and what's not working. Yeah, guys, I know my flexing isn't the best, but everybody needs to learn something. So yeah, I try to learn that too. So keep learning with me, guys. Okay, guys, so basically this is the two main form of back exercises. So horizontal and vertical pulls, which means rows and pull downs. Actually, these are the two main types. So how to construct a really good back weekly plan? It depends on how frequent you train your back, but if I recommend training 2 times. But if you train once, that's all right, that's fine if you have just one session. So I recommend alternating between the two. So for example, if you training 2 times a week, then 1 week, one training, the first training, for example, is going for the rows, mainly rows. I recommend using 3 exercises, like 1 row, 2 row at the row focus day, using 2 rows and 1 pull downs, and at the lat focus day using 2 pull downs and 1 row. And how to do that? Basically, the focus of the day, so row or pull down, should be the first exercise, which is going to be a heavy exercise for you. So choose deadlifts for vertical, pull downs if you don't do deadlifts, or for horizontal, choose a big row, for example, yeah, chest supported row, actually anything, dumbbell rows. Yeah, basically choose something that's really heavy at first, and then going down on reps. So going up on reps, sorry. So the first exercises, I usually construct the workout plans the same. So the first exercise will be lowerish rep range, so like 6 to 8 reps, and after that I going up 10 to 12, and then 15 to 20, or 12 to 15 maybe. And usually I'm constructed the way I said, so 1 row focus day and 1 basically lat focus day. But the reason why I'm doing more lats than rows is because my lats are kind of underdeveloped, because at the end when I started training, I didn't really do lat pull downs. I don't know why, but I just didn't do. And yeah, basically I do more lats. So I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a lot from it, because that was the whole purpose of it. And I see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.